This is Suzanna, and this is the Times Square Beat, and we are at the ASCAP building of the Lyricist Award. State your name.
I'm Sam Willmott.
And tell us, what shows have you written?
Oh, I've written a couple of shows. I'm working on a show called Bangin' It, which is an intercollegiate competitive Indian dance musical. And I've written a show called Yo Vikings, which is about a little girl who dreams of being a Viking and changes her community for the better. A show called Scarlet Takes a Tumble, based on the eponymous viral YouTube video, and a handful of others.
Your idols growing up?
Definitely Oscar Hammerstein, Stephen Sondheim, Cole Porter, Howard Ashman. I mean, there are innumerable. Sheldon who's standing right over there. How do you do this? It's incredible. Fred.
If you had to pick your favorite lyric from any show, what would it be?
I think You'll Never Walk Alone.
You think the quintessential pop musical, you think this man. Children of Eden, Godspell, Pippin, Wicked. We're talking Stephen Schwartz. Stephen, what brings you and what does this award mean to you?
Well, I'm here because I am, and have been for many years, the artistic director of the ASCAP Musical Theater Workshop. We're standing here in the ASCAP building, and one of this year's recipients, Sam Willmott, came through the workshop, had a show that he presented there. I think it was pretty early when he was just starting to get known, so I'm thrilled that he's won this award, and I just basically came to applaud him and congratulate him.
Now, we've seen a lot of revivals this year. Is it possible we'll never see a revival of Magic Show?
That is so strange that you're asking me that. Someone else on the other side of the room just asked me that.
It's one of my favorite sports.
Thank you for saying that. I don't know the answer to that. I've been approached about it over the years. The truth is that it would need considerable revision, and so finding the time to do that is a question right now with all the other projects, but it certainly could happen someday.
Now, the last we talked, you were doing Hunchback, and you were working on Houdini.
Well, Hunchback of Notre Dame, which, as you know, recently played at the Paper Mill Playhouse. I actually have come here today from a meeting with the composer Alan Menken and our musical director Michael Kozerin to discuss the original cast album, which we are about to record. So in July we start the tracks for that, and we do the vocals in August, and I think the album comes out before the end of the year, I think sometime in November, so that's exciting. Houdini, as you probably know, sort of never came to fruition, but a couple of the songs from it are about to be used in a review of my work, so you know, at least little pieces of it may see the light of day.
Wait, where's the review of your work?
Actually, it's going to be on the Princess Cruise Lines, and it's called Magic to Do, and that begins also, I think, in October. I think that's when they start their performances. And it's basically a review that features, speaking of the magic show, features a lot of magic illusions designed by Jim Steinmeier, who did, for instance, the magic for the recent Broadway revival of Pippin.
So why don't we get this?
Well, because Princess Cruises asked first.
Now, what are you working on right now?
Among other things, I am trying to get ready for a reading of the first act of a stage adaptation of Prince of Egypt, so which comes up very, very fast. So I have a lot of preparation to do, and then I have a show that I'm working on, which for Europe. It actually opens next September, 2016, in Vienna. So
we have a lot of readership in Vienna and in Europe. So what are you working on?
Really? Okay. Well, then I'll speak to your viewership in Vienna. It will be in German, ultimately, and it will be at the Ryman Theater there, and it is called. It's sort of a romantic backstage comedy. I think it's very funny. Set in the time of Mozart, and it's called Emmanuel and Eleanor. And without giving you any more away, I'll just tell them to look for it in around September of 2016.
Now, Wicked came in more than one book. Have you ever thought of doing a sequel to Wicked?
Not really. I'm not so big on sequels, to tell you the truth. I feel as if I said what I had to say about that world and those characters, and obviously I love them and I love how well the show is done. But we are in the process of working on a film adaptation of Wicked, so that's been a lot of fun so far, and I'm looking forward to that. But I don't think we'll do a sequel to the show itself.
This man from Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, but recently he was the best thing in the production of Ever After at Paper Mill Playhouse. We're talking Tony Sheldon. Tony, what brings you to the Kleban Awards?
Well, I'm a great friend and fan of Sam Willmott, who was the recipient of the Kleban Award this year, and I did a reading of his show Boyd about Roald Dahl, and I played Roald Dahl, and since then I've become a fervent fan of his, and anytime Sam wants me, I'll be there.
So will you be performing that tonight?
I'm performing a song, yes, about the BFG, the Big Friendly Giant.
And what did we see you coming up in this year?
I'm going out to Berkeley Rep in California to do Amélie, the new musical based on the French film. So that's taking me from next week until the end of October.
Now, who are you playing in Amélie?
If you know the film, I'm playing the glass man, the man whose bones are so brittle that he has to wear padding because all his bones break. And I double that with the horrible shopkeeper who treats his assistant really badly, and they end up playing practical jokes on him to punish him.
Some people say in a land a world away lives a fellow so tall that the trees appear small, and if he but breathes they sway. You'd be climbing 3 stories high just to look him in the eye. He's a big, friendly giant from tiptoe to hair. The BFG is there. Strange as it seems, he is there collecting dreams. He'll be catching one yet with a butterfly net as it wriggles and it gleams. Then he'll place the dream in a jar, labeling what its contents are. It's a rare golden fizz wizard, second to none, and after that's been done, BFG will run and run. He runs through deep frozen forests, over tumbling oceans he leaps, till he comes to a cottage to resume an old vigil he keeps over one tiny girl while she sleeps. Careful to hide at the risk of being spied. He produces a horn from the coat that he's worn, and he tips the jar inside.